Ng Giovanni, MasterChef finalist, he tried to impress Uncle Roger 2 times now, once with his ramen and then with his egg fried rice. Both times failed. This time he made Thai green curry. Can he win the highest honor of Asian cooking and become Uncle Nick? Let's see. Let's see.
Today, I'll be making an authentic Thai green curry, or gengkyeowan. I nailed that. So we are on our way to the biggest and baddest Asian grocery store in Boston. This place has it all. This is our third and theoretically final time to try to impress Uncle Roger.
Even when driving, nephew Nick still fluent in language of hand. Hiya, drive the car properly. And what with that jacket? You go into grocery store, not Antarctica. What? Puffer coat with short? Who wear like that? Your top say winter and your bottom say you skip leg day.
Again, the final ingredient we need is Thai eggplants. We found this very small store. Manny, we got them. But we just found another Thai market that has Thai eggplants instead of Japanese. We've got the proper ones. So what use is this Japanese eggplant to me anymore?
You make that joke every week, Joe. Is it purple or something? Why do eggplant always remind you of your pee?
Without further ado, let's get started.
Nice.
To begin our paste, we're gonna first toast off 1 teaspoon of cumin and 1 teaspoon of coriander. Toasting is really gonna start to bring
Toasting spices, correct? Toasting spice, a lot like checking your privilege. Many white people forget to do it.
out that flavor, and in my opinion, it is a necessary step to make the perfect curry. Now the key to our paste is going to be using a mortar and pestle and grinding this by hand.
Mortar and pestle, that correct? For you.
A tablespoon of white peppercorns. Our general rule of thumb is that we're going to start with the harder ingredients in here.
Correct.
Gradually work in those softer ingredients throughout the paste. To begin, let's grind the
hard to soft, good technique for pestle and mortar. And hard to soft is also what Uncle Roger feel when I see nephew Nick in that ugly ass outfit. Sorry, children. Okay, grinding.
Once we grind it into a fine powder like this, we're ready to add that next ingredient, lemongrass.
Lemongrass, correct.
Now into our mortar we go with 2 stalks of chopped lemongrass. Immediately, I'm gonna grind again because of how fibrous and hard.
No, the grinding work for dry spices, correct? But everything else, you need to pound. You need to go like this. Not like this. What is this motion? Go see how Mark Win mother-in-law pound. That's what you need to do.
Now it's time to prep our next few ingredients. This here is galangal. And at this point, we have to chop up this, peel off some of that lumpy kaffir lime zest.
Nice lime zest, good.
7 or 8 cloves of garlic.
Garlic, good.
And of course, whenever we add garlic or onions, we can't forget to add a little salt.
Hiya, Osmo salt. Osmo salt is nephew Nick's own brand of salt. Now Uncle Roger want my own line of MSG. Uncle Roger only have clothing as much, like this Uncle Roger polo. See? If you want to get this polo with the Uncle Roger logo on it, niece and nephew, go to unclerogermerch.com and get this polo. And then wear it to come see me on tour next year. Uncle Roger will roast everybody in crowd who wear orange polo. You buy my merch and then you get roasted. That money well spent? Uncle Roger logo white color, because if I use black color, orange and black, just remind me of certain website.
Once again, we grind.
Can I pound you? With you.
This part here
dirty
really
joke
is the
again.
difficult process. I've been grinding this now for about 10 to 12 minutes and it looks like this. Going by hand with a mortar and pestle, this is about as fine as you're gonna get it.
It takes so long because you're not pounding, you're just stirring. Nephew Nick, if you think this motion is pounding, then you have to apologize to your girlfriend. If your pounding make no sound, you fucked up. Niece and nephew, remember, pounding is in and out. Not going in circle like some tumble dryer bullshit. What, he go into bedroom and then he just go...
Now it's time to crank up the heat.
Green chili, good.
It's time to go in with however many Thai green chilies you want.
Maybe a bit more than that.
The seeds in there. I'm getting a lot better with spice.
You want your green curry to have very green color.
If you'd like, you can also add a few of these red chilies as well. I'm just gonna add 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2 red chili, okay.
Green colored curry. And now before we grind that up, we wanna go with about a ½ cup of cilantro stem.
No, not cilantro stem. Authentic Thai green curry, use cilantro root. Cilantro root very hard to get in Western grocery store. Uncle Roger's so frustrated. Cannot get cilantro root anywhere here in UK. I think I'm gonna escape this country. Be refugee.
Now once we've ground this all up, what you're looking at right here is Thai basil.
Thai basil now?
This is no ordinary basil. This stuff right here is the best of the best basil. I'll go in with one.
Wait, no, don't put the Thai basil in pestle and mortar. Thai basil go in at the end of cooking. This is not pesto. You're just trying to make pesto now. Hiya.
Thai basil, trying to keep out those stems if I can. Then 1/2 cup of these dried kaffir lime leaf.
Kaffir lime leaf, correct, but get better lime leaf. It's so dry. Inside of which pyramid you get this lime leaf from? Did he just Indiana Jones into the pyramid next to the dead pharaoh and he just steal kaffir lime leaf from them? Hiya, why so dry? So dry? That leaf drier than Auntie Helen. How to use?
And finally, to finish up this paste, I'll go in with about 5
shallot, correct?
Optionally, just a tiny touch of this shrimp paste. Optionally, just a tiny touch of this shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste, correct, not optional. Don't be pussy. Eat your shrimp paste.
Easily the least appetizing ingredient we're using today, but just like fish sauce, which we'll add later, it adds depth to the overall flavor of this dish.
So many white people fear shrimp paste. Even him. Look at Nephew Nick, you're so little. Put more shrimp paste, Nephew Nick. Use the right amount, not the white amount.
And one last time, we pound.
We're gonna take you to Pound Town.
Yeah, you both should start OnlyFans. Nobody gonna join because Nephew Nick look too young. If I join your OnlyFans, I feel like pedo uncle.
This right here is the foundation of our recipe, and it is a beautiful, smooth curry paste that we've worked hard to achieve. Now, it's time to let our rice cooker get to work.
Ooh, rice cooker, good.
Our rice first, and here I have time.
Rinsing rice, correct. Make sure you clean your dirty brain also.
Until the water runs clear. Once we've rinsed off that rice, into our rice cooker it goes.
He used same rice cooker as Uncle Roger. Fui-oh. You see my rice cooker back there? See, same one, just different color.
To know how much water to add, we'll use the classic finger method.
Finger method, fui-oh.
The first notch on my finger, we know it's ready to cook. Now,
someone been watching all Uncle Roger video. Nephew Nick learning. Uncle Roger's so happy. I feel like saying, yeah!
Time to cook our rice. Time to break down this whole chicken right here. To begin, I like to slice in on the skin between each of the legs. Now we can separate off both of those legs, and what you're looking at right here is both thigh. We feel for that joint between the thigh and the drum, and we chop straight. You can cut off these wingtips and set them aside for whatever you like. Now once again,
too long.
Then cleanly trim off those wings. At this point, by the fact that the skin is covering up the booth, we just need to remove both of the breasts.
2 hours later.
Set that carcass aside for later use, and that right there is a perfectly butchered chicken.
Done.
2 breasts.
Finally.
2 drums, 2 wings, and 2 thighs.
I mean, that all correct, technique all correct, but that's the difference between Western and Asian cooking. Western cooking, so many steps, so many procedure. Asian cooking, just use feeling. Go see how McQueen mother-in-law chopped chicken. She just whack it like it owe her money.
After that long hour wait, here's our beautiful white rice. And it even comes with a free facial.
Yeah, another dirty joke and Uncle Roger gonna give you a free facial. And you don't even need to wait 60 minutes.
Now just before we start assembling our curry, I've also decided to make a nice basil oil by simply blanching
basil oil?
Basil that will ultimately be able to draw over our final dish. In addition to some...
This is some Western chef gourmet bullshit. Basil oil? Nobody in Thailand make basil oil for Thai green curry. What you doing? No need so fancy.
That'll add a nice flavorful Thai basil pop. It's time to bring everything together, and it doesn't take long. To start, I'll go in with just a bit of water, immediately followed by our beautiful homemade curry paste.
Water and curry paste in first. That's the home style cooking technique. Same technique McQueen mother-in-law use.
We'll add up our chopped, diced, bite-sized chicken.
Correct.
Chopped and diced, I don't know why I said both of those at the same time. Followed by just a few more kaffir lime leaves. Next, oftentimes people will use coconut milk for this, but you actually want to use coconut cream so that the oil doesn't separate.
Wait, what he say? What he say?
But you actually want to use coconut cream so that the oil doesn't separate.
Hiya, that's the biggest mistake you make so far, Nephew Nick. You want the oil to separate, the thin layer of oil on top of green curry. That's what make green curry taste good. McQueen mother-in-law don't let oil separate. Because she put chicken in with the skin, you remove chicken skin from your chicken. Where the oil gonna come from, Nephew Nick? Where?
This thick coconut cream right here.
Mistake.
Curry. I mean, tell me that doesn't look good. And now it's time to toss in these eggplants.
Thai eggplant look nice?
I'll toss these in along with some chopped.
No. You cannot use red pepper for Thai green curry. Nobody do that. Where you learn this from? The thing in the name, green curry. If this look green to you, you colorblind.
Color. And if you're not worried about things being too spicy, a few more red.
See, 1 or 2 red chili enough, that okay?
Touch of my palm
sugar, correct.
Traditional sweetener that would be used in Thai cooking. A few pieces of this fish
sauce, very good.
Because we can always add more later. A few.
Add more. Fish sauce, queen of flavor. It's the only thing that can replace MSG in your food.
Torn up Thai basil leaves and another little pinch of salt.
Okay. See, it look a bit too white because not enough green chili. But that okay, I think that more subjective.
Once we've brought this to a boil, we're nearly there. I'm gonna add in just a bit more Thai basil as well as some freshly cut red pepper that's gonna be nice and crisp.
Why you add more wrong thing? Why, nephew Nick?
As well as some freshly cut red pepper that's gonna be nice and crisp for that texture. And once I've
Texture useless if the thing wrong. If you want texture, why do you just add sawdust? Sawdust, so much texture. You got the dustiness, so much texture. Hiya.
Tasted that green curry. And made sure that
most ingredient correct, so I'm sure it still tastes good.
Plate our Thai green curry. I'll start with just some of my rice. Next, I'll come in with my nice hot green curry and put it right over the top of it. To everybody watching, I can't begin to describe to you the smells that are coming off of this pan right now. The amount of effort that—
Look at this green curry. You can't see a layer of oil on it.
We'll finish this entire dish off with some—
Oh, that's why he made the basil oil. He want to cheat to get the green oil color.
Green basil oil, which I must say I'm equally proud of. And this here is an authentic Thai green curry.
Nephew Nick, you improved so much from the first ramen video I reviewed. And Uncle Roger never put my leg down from chair, so I give you that. You make 3 big mistakes here. Pounding technique not good. You should want the oil to separate. And please, no red pepper in Thai green curry. Go subscribe to Nephew Nick because I think his next video, he gonna earn Uncle title. Niece and nephew, thank you for a wonderful year. Merry Christmas to all my niece and nephew. Happy holiday. Yeah! This chef looks so young. I think he's the cook for Epstein Island. Even when driving, Nephew Nick still fluent in language of hand. Hiya. Drive your car, don't drive me crazy. Toasting spice, a lot like checking your privilege. So many white people forget to do it. Uncle Roger's so woke. Use the right amount, not the white amount. That's a really good joke. I'm very proud of that one. I'm very proud of that one. Because Nephew Nick looked too young. If I join your OnlyFans, I feel like pedo uncle, which is very common type of uncle, by the way. I don't know why that stereotype about uncle being pedo. Uncle Roger want to find out. Maybe I make a documentary to answer the burning question. Why do so many uncles become pedo? What make them pedo? This is an Uncle Roger video, not a podcast. Stop riffing with yourself so much. Oh yeah, I have a podcast now too, so maybe that's what's influencing it. Nieces and nephews, go support me, you know. It's called the Hiya Podcast. Link will be in the description. Go check it out. First episode is out right now.